This is Tasha here from Cut and Color. We're going to be going over the proper way to do a consultation and why it's awesome. This is Anna. Hi Anna, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. We already had on the front right here her information filled out. First name, email, how they heard about us, and if they want a total prior to the service. That's very important to start off with. So now we're going to flip the card over. As you'll see right here, it says Product RX. We are going to be going over the wave pattern, texture, elasticity, and porosity. And the way to check those, I will show you. To check the wave pattern, you just kind of want to go throughout the hair and feel her texture. To me, it looks like it's straight. So you will circle that area where it says straight. Texture, I'd probably say about medium to coarse. She's got very thick hair and the strands are pretty tough. Then circle both of them, whichever applies. Elasticity. You want to take one of the strands and kind of pull on it a little bit. If it breaks easy, you know that it's pretty low in elasticity. So we'll also circle that. Porosity. The best way that I know to check porosity is looking at the evenness of the highlights or the color. Usually when it's very porous, you will see a lot of darkness at the ends from buildup of color. And the highlights will definitely look not that even. So we're going to circle porous. So knowing this first is very crucial in order to continue on to where it says product and conditioner. So we're going to go over that. So Anna, what are you using today?
Granny Fatiste at home.
Okay. And how's that working for you?
It's alright.
It's alright. What I would recommend, just because of what I was looking at in the back here on the product RX, I've noticed that your hair, the elasticity is pretty low and the porosity is pretty high as well. What I would recommend today is using Moisture Repair shampoo and conditioner. What that is going to do is put a lot of moisture into your hair. It's going to help make it the porosity a lot better, the elasticity a lot better, add shine to your hair. It's going to be great, especially if you're one to color your hair often. So I'm going to write here, you're going to want to write your recommendation right in this area where it says shampoo and conditioner. So you'll put the Moroccan shampoo and conditioner. And then we will continue on with other products that I would also recommend for her, considering the hair type, the hair texture, and what she's looking for. Also, as a treatment, leave-in treatment, I would recommend the Moroccan oil treatment. This is going to be awesome for anybody who has a lot of dryness, lack of shine. You want to put more moisture, make it stronger again. This is great. Leave it in your hair. We're going to be doing color today, correct?
Yes.
So as far as coloring, you have a lot of buildup on the hair, so you want to take some of that off. I will send you home also with a clarifying, because you want to do that from time to time because of the natural oils that build up with minerals and oils and product. So we're going to be asking Anna this question, are you letting your hair grow? So, are you going to be letting your hair grow, Anna?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, at that point you want to assess her hair and take into consideration on the back of the intense or the product RX form where it said elasticity and porosity. That is going to tell you what would be the best recommendation for her haircut and since she is wanting it to grow. Anna, since your hair, we noticed that it is low on elasticity and high on the porosity, and you are wanting to let it grow, I would recommend probably about an inch off. That's going to help take all those dead ends off and make your hair nice and grow faster and shinier and all that great stuff.
Okay.
Once we do that, you want to fill in this section here. She's going to let it grow, so you're going to want to fill that in. So we are going to be going to the step 3. It says right here on the client consultation card, is your hair falling out or color fading too fast? And when did you remove buildup last? So that's what we're going to go over. Like your hair is going, like, is it fading? Do you have some hair falling out? Anything like that? Any issues?
A little bit, not too bad, just like a little bit of breakage, and it's a little flat. Yeah, it's a little flat.
A little flat?
Yeah.
Okay. What I would recommend, and at that point you want to recommend doing a Malibu treatment, clarifying the hair. And you want to be very thorough on explaining what that is. A lot of clients do not understand what that is. So we're going to do that right now. I would honestly recommend a Malibu treatment. What the benefits of that are is, since we are doing color today, you're going to want to remove all that buildup of oil on your hair, all the buildup of product, of water, and it's going to basically make a very nice fresh canvas for me to have your hair colored evenly, and you're going to get awesome shine and long-lasting color. So we're going to do that today. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. And at that point, the client will give you the yes or no, the go, and you want to, again, write that on the card here. Then we are going to go to where it says maintenance. That's step 4. Most color requires maintenance, and how long are you going to keep your color? That's very crucial, especially when it comes to reds, fun colors, the fashion colors, and people who tend to go light to dark often. So we're gonna see where Anna's at in that. So I see today that you have some highlights in here, and you have a little dark underneath.
Yes.
So what are we gonna be doing today as far as your color?
Just to touch up, kind of bring out a couple more highlights. The same color on the bottom, so I like it.
So are you wanting to go lighter on the top then?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay. Okay, I'm going to book you then for your next appointment for about 5 weeks from now. We will do that when I check you out, but I'm going to write that down on the card, okay?
Okay.
So you want to be able to maintain the color that you have and the haircut as well.
Okay.
Now we are going to go to step 5, where it says, is your hair dry or damaged? And when was the last treatment? Since we already noticed the texture of your hair, what you're doing as far as the highlights, and knowing that your hair is porous and kind of dry right now, I really would recommend doing a deep conditioner today. Have you ever done one in the past?
I have, a while ago.
Okay, how long ago?
Like 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months? And do you do that yourself or in a salon?
Myself.
Yourself, and which kind do you use?
It's just one I got off the shelf at Walmart, something I picked up, it looked good.
Okay. So like I said, I'm going to highly recommend us doing a deep conditioner today. We have several options. You definitely want to make sure you are letting your client know that there are options for them. You don't want to just stick to one thing. So assess the hair properly so that you will know what best option there is. For Anna, I would recommend the Intense RX treatment. It's longer lasting. You're going to get very great shine, awesome softness to your hair. It's going to help a lot, especially since you're wanting to grow it out.
Okay.
You're okay with doing that today?
Yes.
Okay. And again, write that down on the card, as much information as possible. And how much time do you have today for all your beauty needs? Important, very important, because you do not want your clients sitting here for hours feeling like they need to get out. So how much time do you have today?
Probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
2 hours, okay. And of course, again, write that on the card. So once you have all this filled out, if you go back up to the front, it said that she wants a quote prior to her services. So we are going to do that right away before we start any services. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, I will be right back with the quote for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Once you have your client card filled out completely, you want to make sure that you are getting them a quote right away before you start any of the services. And what's very important is you want to make sure that you are also breaking down each thing on the receipt to them, or on the quote to them, so they understand. I have your quote here, Anna. On the quote is your product that I will be sending home with you today, your haircut, the Malibu treatment that I recommended, and the color that we will be doing, and also the Intense RX treatment as well.
Okay.
Now, I noticed today that you only have about an hour and a half to 2 hours of time.
Yeah.
With that being said, I would highly recommend us just doing a color and a Malibu treatment, and I'll explain why. The Malibu is gonna, like I said, clarify your hair, give a great canvas to the color. So you kind of want to match those up. You're gonna have really nice fresh color by the end of today with the products I'm sending home with you. I'm gonna pre-book you for next week so that we can continue the other services that I recommended, which was the haircut and the Intense RX.
Okay.
Is that okay for you today?
Yes.
Okay, so we will begin once you have all that information down, the quote explained, and make sure your clients comfortable with everything.
Yes. Is your hair,
Maybe we should hold on monthly. Pre-book you for next week so that we
keep going?
So I'm sorry, I said we coin.
We going go.
We coin do that. No. You're gonna cut that. So once you have your client card filled out completely. Hold on. No. Okay. The Malibu and the Intense RX treatment. Did I say color? I forgot it.
I don't know, color.
Oh gosh. And you also want to make sure you are explaining why you choose. Stop, Carlos. Recommend us putting an appointment down. You need a little bit more maintenance. No, cut it.